Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Aquarian Mind podcast. Today's podcast, episode number 296. I'm your host, Jamel Crothers. It's Wednesday Motivation and Inspiration, and today it's going to be a good one. You owe yourself. Yes, you do. Because the day you decide that you owe yourself the success you also want and desire, that's when the dynamic of your life will change. No one owes you anything in life. You work for what you get. You earn it all. No one becomes successful by sitting around doing nothing. All of the obstacles that you'll face in your life are pushing you toward greatness. If you're sitting down reading this or listening to this right now, take the time to think of all the things you've been through and experienced in your life. Is it fair to say that your experiences have shaped who you are today? I would say yes, because experiences have shaped who I am today. Through all of your experiences in your life, it should make you realize that you owe yourself happiness also, and greatness, and success, and the ability to live comfortably and live life on your own terms. So why are you hindering yourself from going after your passion? What's stopping you from achieving the pinnacle of happiness and success? You owe yourself a great life, not a life of monotony. You owe yourself to do what makes you happy, not anyone else. Don't think about your family, your friends, or anyone else that's within your inner circle. You owe you. You control your narrative and what your destiny will be. You get to put your plans to action. You think God or your guardian angels want you to not be happy? You think your life is supposed to be miserable and unfulfilling? It's not. It's up to you to make a conscious decision to utilize your talents and gifts that you've been blessed with to impact and change the world. It's honestly time for you to fulfill your own destiny and live the life that you've always wanted. Because you've most likely, up to this point, have lived the majority of your life in monotony. You've been sedated into this American dream, which consists of wasting your life away in elementary school, middle school, high school. College is beneficial for certain majors and subjects, not all. I am always a believer of that component. And not burying yourself in debt for a piece of paper that you'll never look at. I'm a prime example of that. I haven't looked at my college diploma in 18 years. Let's be honest, okay? I looked at it when I was 22, and I know exactly where it is right now, and it's not in my possession. So let's get back to the subject at hand. You've been sedated into this American dream. Now, what I mean by that is you go to school, you get out, you get this corporate job, you get paid every 2 weeks, you get 2 to 3 weeks of vacation a year, you may or may not go anywhere, and you're basically paying bills just to get by and just to live, right? Within the past couple of years, we've, I would say, unfortunately / fortunately, have been able to enjoy being in our homes because of certain situations and circumstances. You guys know what it is and what it consists of. So I don't need to go into all of those details. So yeah, you kind of get to be in your home instead of driving to a corporate office all the time. So yeah, the dynamics of corporate America have changed in that realm. But, you're paying bills, you're paying for a car, and you're paying car insurance, you're paying rent, or a mortgage or, whatever that is. You're being taxed for pretty much every damn thing that you buy or everything that you earn as far as your wages. And, you watch the same TV shows, you'll watch sports to escape. You've got all the bad food that you can name that you can eat just to escape the same life that you live. We're not supposed to live that way. We're supposed to experience life in ways that, will fulfill your heart, fulfill your mind, fulfill your soul. You owe yourself. I don't care how old you are right now when you're listening to this. I don't care if you're 25, 35, 45, 50. I don't care. I really don't. You could be 45, 50 right now and be like, look, I don't care for this corporate America crap no more. I want to do things my own way, do things on my own terms. I want to have my own consulting firm, let's just say, as an example. Do it. Because a couple of decades down the road, like I said, you're going to be wondering like, yeah, I should have did that. Gary Vaynerchuk is a businessman / entrepreneur / motivational speaker, all that stuff. Now, for those who know him, he's very brutal and very honest. And he says there's people that are ridiculously rich and miserable. And, they're either people who accumulated that money through family money being passed down, or even them being at the top of their career and they're not happy or fulfilled because they chased the money. They didn't chase the fulfillment and the happiness of it. So if you're down in the dumps right now and the year's been a little rough, because it has, with gas prices and the inflation of, just everything, the cost of just going to a supermarket to get food. Trust me, I live by myself and I shop monthly for food, and I have seen the significant increase in how much food costs now. Like, I used to spend about $160 to $170 monthly. Yeah, now I'm spending about over $230, give or take, to get food in my house for the month. Yeah, it's costly. And I'm not even eating like steak and pork chops and anything. Like, I'm the chicken and shrimp person and spaghetti and all that stuff. And yeah, everything's just costly. Fruit costs more, certain fruits, things of that nature. So I count my blessings. But the point is you owe yourself all of the things that you could ever want in your life. I don't care what it is. The house, the car, the great vacations, whatever it is. I want to go on great vacations and, travel the world and see things. And I'm going to get there. I'm not too worried or concerned about that part. I'm going to continue to do the work because I owe myself. I owe myself all of the success that I could ever want or desire. Do I care to be ridiculously rich? No, not really. I think I'm at a place now where I have a set amount of money that I want to make a year, and I'm okay with that. You've been sold buying a home, and it's the greatest thing ever. From what I see at this point, it's not really worth it. And that's okay. That is perfectly okay. If you want a condo, do it. You want a villa, do it. You want a townhome, do it. Having a home isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore, right? Having the lavish, expensive car at this point, it's not worth having. If you want to stick to the basics, stick to the basics. But just know, like be humble in your journey and know that you determine how far you go in your life. Think about that. Keep that in mind when you're focusing on the journey and where you're trying to go. All right, y'all. That's my podcast for today. Thank you guys for listening. As always, have a good week. Be good, everyone, and go accomplish your goals.